A real-life fairy tale village, complete with archery and axe throwing, the most amazing food, and dwellings that make you feel like you are living in a fairy tale yourself. Come along and we will tell you everything you need to know.
Welcome to VO's Travel.
Where to go and what to see. With kids!
This is Ancient Lore Village and is located 15 minutes south of downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. It is an immersive resort, hotel, and magical event center. The Ancient Lore Village hosts lots of weddings and other events similar to that, and is also available for a night or two away if you're feeling like you want to be part of your own fairy tale. If you are looking to stay the night, there are 6 different dwellings. One sleeps 8, another sleeps 4, and then there are 4 dwellings that sleep 2 people only. This is the inside of the fairy cottage. There is a fireplace and seating for 2. There is a king-size bed that sleeps 2, a beautiful bathroom, and a kitchenette. Every dwelling does come with a mini fridge and a microwave as well. There are so many extra added touches that they do in each of these dwellings to make them even more magical than what you can see just on this video. There is glitter in that fireplace paint. The headboard of this fairy cottage bed was just absolutely beautiful, and right down to the details of all of the outlets. They're tiny little fairy doors. And the outside of the village is just as beautiful as the inside. The outside is landscaped and designed by a master gardener. Besides the fairy cottage, there is a Leprechaun Lair, an Orc Home, Gremlin Den, Waterfall Villa, and Bokee's Bungalow. They're each personally designed and very different from one another. I hear in the Leprechaun Lair, if you open up cabinets, you can find little tiny leprechauns all over the place. Besides the dwellings, there are lots of other things to see and do at Ancient Lore Village. They do have multiple outdoor covered seating areas where you can host events and have dinners and lunches. They also serve brunch on Sundays. And at the far end of all of the dwellings is a space called the living room. It's that brown building at the end, and it contains a lot of different items and things that might help you have a more comfortable stay. There's lots of games, there's tables that multiple people can fit around, there's ice, there's another fireplace and more seating for others. It's just kind of a fun place to gather and to hang out with other people that might be staying in the dwellings as well. Besides the living room, Ancient Lore Village does a great job at providing an environment where you can just hang out with people and put electronics away. Every night they have a community bonfire where you can hang out with everybody that is there. There's a Gremlin game yard that you see here. There's a large Connect 4. There's cornhole. There's probably 5 or 6 other yard games as well in this little area. And all of this is included when you stay in one of the dwellings. There is also this beautiful waterfall area with an outdoor amphitheater. I think that's where a lot of the weddings are held and other events like that. They also have hiking trails that you can go through as well while you're there visiting the village. Willow's Way and Blowden's Bend are 2 of the hikes there. And if you go visit on the weekend, they have actual fairies that will guide you on these hikes. If you're not there on the weekend though, you can do the hikes yourself. All of these things that I have shown you so far are included with a one-night stay. They also have a registration and gift shop area that you can see here. There's lots of little items that have to do with fairy tales that you can purchase. Super cute. They even sell a s'mores kit for $3 if you forget to bring your own s'mores for the nightly bonfire. Okay, let's talk prices. The dwellings that sleep 2 people are $299 throughout the week and $399 per night on the weekends. Waterfall Villa sleeps 4, and that one is $599 per night during the week and $699 per night on the weekends. And Bokee's Bungalow, which sleeps 8 people, is $799 per night throughout the week and $999 per night on the weekends. Like I said before, those prices include access to the village, your dwelling for the night that you have paid for. It also includes access to the gift shop, hiking, and Gremlin's game yard. If you don't want to reserve one of the dwellings to stay the night, you still can have access to Ancient Lore Village by purchasing a day pass. There are different options available. Make sure to check out their website for those different prices. The website is ancientlorevillage.com. In addition to all of the fun things that I've told you about so far that are included with your overnight stay, you can upgrade your package to include archery and axe throwing. You can add those on to your overnight package or make sure that they are included in your day pass as well. Meals are another option that you can add on during your stay, whether it's just during the day or an overnight experience. And those prices vary as well.
They have New York style cheesecake.
As you can tell, my daughter was pretty excited about the cheesecake. In addition to that, we had roasted chicken, green beans, and potatoes. Each meal that they serve is a farm to table and does vary depending on what's in season at the time. Just to give you an idea of cost, we paid an additional $115 to include the archery, axe throwing, and that dinner. And that also included a continental breakfast the next morning. Some things to know about archery and axe throwing is that your child needs to be at least 10 years old, and you both need to have closed-toed shoes in order to participate in those things. And there is a Walmart about 5 minutes away if you do forget to bring those kind of shoes. And it's a great place to grab your s'mores supplies as well. The night that we stayed at Ancient Lore Village was purely magical. The fairy cottage was my daughter's dream come true, and let's be honest, it was pretty amazing for me as well. As the night began to fall and the bonfire began to roar, after we were done with our s'mores, my daughter found a new little friend, and they went down into the field and started catching fireflies. It was really cool because the people that were there visiting that we had just met around the bonfire had never seen fireflies before. I think I covered almost everything there is to know about the Ancient Lore Village. It was a really magical place. If you do have any other questions that I didn't answer, please leave them in the comments and I will be glad to answer them for you. I will leave you with a more detailed view of the fairy cottage. It was such a magical experience. We had so much fun. The little touches all over the room, including these little tiny fairy doors everywhere, just made the experience that much more magical. The time and devotion and the creativity that went into designing each of these rooms was truly breathtaking. I don't think I showed you the bathroom before. Here is a detailed video about the bathroom. My daughter thought the toilet was so cool. It flushes by pulling on the chain. The bathroom does come stocked with body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, and all toiletries that you may need. The shower was amazing. We had to try that out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I almost forgot this. They are currently building tree houses at the Ancient Lore Village. I can't wait to see what those look like. Thank you so much for coming along with us to the Ancient Lore Village. We hope you love it as much as we do. If you've gotten this far, please comment a fairy down below. And as always, I hope that you remember to choose joy and take all of the pictures.